Okay, so for lab 23, experiment 1, here is the little stack of magnets that I used in my recordings. And then the first post-lab question asks, the stack of magnets works as one large bar magnet. When the magnet was removed from the stack, did the magnetic poles change? And use your results to support your answer. And I observed that the poles did not change. The stack of magnets actually creates a surface that drove a magnetic attraction of electrons. So the surface was a very attractive surface for the magnet. And then question 2 says, were both sides of the single magnet attracted to the metal surface? Use your results to support your answer. And I observed that both sides were actually attracted to the metal surface. It didn't matter if it was side A1 or A2. They both were the same. And then question 3 asks, explain why one side of the single magnet attracted the metal surface but repelled the stack of magnets. And I said that one side of the single magnet repelled the stack because the dipoles were at opposite ends, and as a result, all the electrons repelled each other strongly. And then for lab 23, experiment 2, here's kind of my setup for that and my observations, which I will definitely upload to Foxtail. And then in the post-lab questions it asks, describe the direction of the compass needle as you moved around the bar magnet. How did the needle point move, and how far away did the compass have to be? And I said that the needle seemed to have a very strong attraction to the magnets when they were horizontal specifically, and pulled towards the stack every time the compass moved. So the needle was very attracted to the stack of magnets. And then for the same question, but the magnets were turned vertically, I said that the needle almost had no reaction. It was barely pulled towards the stack and not very attracted to the magnets. And then I sketched out my predictions for the iron filings, which I will upload, and then the real sketches are also there of the real results. And then question number 4 says, describe how the iron filings compare to your predicted magnetical field lines. And so I said, in my predictions, I thought that the iron filings were going to react much more dramatically than they actually did. However, in reality, their reaction was a lot more subtle, maybe because I didn't have as much iron filings as I only have maybe half the bag on the paper, so that might be why. But I also thought that the horizontal stack was going to attract the iron filings more, but it turned out to be the opposite. The vertical one actually tended to attract the filings more than the horizontal one. And yeah, those were all my observations.